Hey, it's Peter in Peter's Kitchen. It is time to cook the big bird. Okay, so if you're blessed enough to have one of the large ones, this is a 10-quart instant pot style pressure cooker. This particular brand is called Elite, and if it still exists, I'll put a link to it under the video so that you could see it. So what I did was I got the turkey a little bit late, so I defrosted it and brined it at the same time. I did use the pot that the pressure cooker came with, so this way I know the turkey fits in here. So I could tell you from experience, 12 pounds is the largest turkey you can put in the pressure cooker. So I have a couple of choices. I can brine, dry, and cook in the oven. I can brine, cook in here, meaning the pressure cooker, and then finish it in the oven, and that's my couple of choices. I have brined the turkey for about 4 days. We bought it during the beginning of the weekend, and it was frozen. So I put it in, I put 5 cans of beer, ta-da! 3/4 of a cup of salt and a cup of brown sugar. Now, why 3/4 of a cup of salt? Why am I being conservative? This is the first time I've done it from frozen, so I don't know how it's going to take the salt, and I don't want a darn salty turkey, okay? So I'm just being cautious, and since it was in there for a few days, I thought maybe pulling back on the salt was okay. So now what I'm going to do, or what I've done, is let me show you. I've made these bands. This is made out of parchment paper. You can also make it out of aluminum foil. But there's some people that are aluminum foil crazy. It's going to make me forget what I just said. What did I say? Oh, I knew it was something. Okay, so you can make the bands with, these are hoisting straps. We're going to use this to pick the turkey up out of here when it's cooked, because you're not going to be able to get it out. Hello, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear me? Can you hear me in the back? You're going to have a hard time getting the turkey out, but not with, you know, built-in straps. So you're going to take the turkey straight out of the brine. I did not rinse. I want some of that brine solution to stay. Okay, and then I'm going to put the turkey into the pot like so. And I'm sure it'll get messed up, but I'll fix it as soon as I'm done. So I'm going to pull this up, I'm going to pull this up, I'm going to pull this up. Now, what I'm going to do that I didn't do before the first time, and then I learned after, is do the hoisting now. Make sure it'll work, okay? Because you want to be able to pick the turkey up and out. If you can't, you're going to have one hell of a mess. Okay, you'll have turkey in pieces. So I put, I bought citrus beer. I've brined in beer many times, okay, and it comes out really good when you brine in beer. So I bought this time. It's like a mango citrus beer, and I put 5 of the cans in the brine, and now I'm going to put the last can in, because you've got to put at least a cup of liquid. Now this guy is going to, you know, make his own whatchamacallit. Let's see how many ounces is in this. Doesn't even say. I'm assuming it's a cup, okay? But just in case, okay? Now I throw this away. I'm going to get a little water. And I'm going to put the equivalent of a cup in here, okay? I'm going to put it on the side because I don't want to wash the beer off of the turkey. Not that it matters, because it's basically going to steam. Now I'm going to fold this over, just gently. Doesn't need to do anything. I started with the aluminum, but I remember some family member, sister-in-law, hates aluminum. So I switched it over to a parchment paper, and don't get the cheap one that's super thin from the dollar store. You need to be able to hoist the turkey out of this concoction, okay? I didn't add salt, I didn't add anything. So when I say I want to do something easy, I am not kidding. I want easy, easy peasy, okay? And the hardest part is to figure out how to close this. Now, the purpose of the pressure cooker is number one key is for safety. What if I undercook it in the oven? Okay, and then I could get that same fright and overcook it in the oven. So what I want to do is actually err on the side of safety. There you are. Okay, and I'm going to cook it both ways, and I'm going to do reduced time in each manner, in each pot. Okay, so normally if you're going to cook it in here only, all right, I would cook it for an hour. But because I'm going to cook it here for a shorter time, I'm going to pick 45 minutes, okay? And I'm going to move this thing up to 45 minutes. And then I'm going to do what's called a natural release. Everybody that doesn't know what a natural release is, raise your hands, okay? A natural release means when it's done, you can't open it because it's all tight and pressurized. You wait for it to release naturally. So here's the plan. I brined it 3 or 4, 5 days, whatever you want. If you're going to go from frozen, if you're going to go from not frozen, they say 1 day, you can go to 2 days. Just reduce the salt a little bit, but not the sugar. Oh, the sugar makes it taste really good. Okay, so there's very little work involved here. I'm done. Okay, I push the button and it is on its way. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to take the turkey out. I'm going to wash this platter because it'll be cooked to safety, and I had the raw turkey in here. You can't cross-contaminate. All right, so I will take it out of here. I'll kind of show you this stuff at the end of the cooking of this part. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator because that's going to do two things. It's going to cool it down. All right, so in the timing for this is Wednesday, so this is going to get cooked in the oven tomorrow morning. You do your own scheduling, okay? So you can actually put it in the oven, in the refrigerator, which is where it's going to go after it comes out of here, for a number of days. You're putting it in the oven after you pressure cook it in the pressure cooker to brown it. Now, if you're going to do this all in one step in the oven, you're going to probably have to do it on Thanksgiving morning or Christmas morning, depending if this is your Christmas turkey or if it's actually your, Thanksgiving turkey. Hello. Okay. So I'm cooking this the day before. I'm cooking it for 45 minutes, and it'll probably take another hour to release because the pressure goes quite high in here. Okay. And don't leave it anywhere where kids can touch the side or anything. We don't want no accidents. All right. So I'm sorry. That's the dad coming at me. All right, so after you take it and finish it in here, I'm putting it back in a clean plate, no cross-contamination, clean hands, okay? And after that, I'm putting it in the refrigerator. I could do this on the Monday before the holiday or 2 or 3 days before the holiday and put it in the refrigerator, okay? So now the big key for why with the refrigerator, Peter, I want the turkey to dry, the skin. Wet, moist skin does not brown. It steams. So in order for it to do that, you get that patting trick, okay? Pat your chicken dry, pat your turkey dry. No. The skin's got to get dry. Dry, okay? So I'm going to take it out of here on Wednesday in probably 2 hours, put it on a clean plate, put it in the refrigerator overnight, and then on the day of the holiday, which is Thursday for Thanksgiving, which is when I'm recording this, okay, this is Wednesday actually, so it will have the time to dry in the refrigerator. It's going to take a little bit of space, okay, so you're going to have to make room in the fridge, which is what you don't have. Deal with it, all right? This is an easy way to cook excellent, I was going to say chicken, but it's turkey. All right, so then from the refrigerator, I will put it in the oven, and if I remember, I'll record that and put that up for you too, and maybe we'll put it all in one, maybe one, well, I'll try, okay? I just got to remember to do it. All right, so that's the end of the show for today because I got the turkey in the pressure cooker. Pressure cooker is closed. It's solid. Make sure you close it all the way. You need a 10 quart. You can go up to 12 pounds. I have never been able to fit a turkey into the 6 quart, which is what the basic standard Instant Pot is, okay? So you probably will have to do only the oven, and in that case, you want to put the thermometer in the breast and you want it to go to 156 degrees. When it goes to 156 degrees, pull it out of the oven. It'll continue to rise, and you want it to kind of balance out because you need to cook and get the dark meat, which it will rise another 7, 8. It'll bring it up to over 160, which you're in a safe zone at that point. If you go too high, if you put it to 165, like everybody says, you're going to dry out the breasts. I'm telling you, baby, you're going to have a very, very dry breast, okay? But that's why you make gravy. So I did make the gravy. It's in the refrigerator. I took the neck, okay? There's a really cute video where this kid is helping his mommy, and he pulls, and his mommy tells him to take out all the parts, okay? And he pulls out the neck, and he thinks, oh, did we lose our lighting? Yes, we did. Let me turn the lights back on. Sorry, I lost my light. Okay, so the end of the joke is he thought the neck would look like it was a male turkey, and it freaked him out. He started gagging. Okay, so I thought it was funny. Maybe it's not funny. All right, I'll see you in a little bit when we pull it out, plate it up, put it in the fridge for a day. We want it to dry because we want the skin to get where you scratch it and you can hear it. All right, be back in a jiffy for you in a few hours for me. All right. Welcome back. Okay, it was only a second for you, but it was, what time is it? It's been almost 1.5 to 2 hours. So this is loose, but I'm going to do a release anyway. So nothing came out. So it did do, I took a little nap. Shh, don't tell nobody. All right, so let's open this up and we'll put it in the plate, and then this goes in the refrigerator. And the next time you'll see me is when I put it in the oven to warm it up from cold and for it to get brown. And the whole point is, at this point, it's now safe. So let's open the top. Always open it up away from you so the steam goes up, okay? And not into your face. Just a safety thing. I'm sorry, I'm being a dad again. So let's put this over here. And I wonder if I can give you a shot from the top so you can see what's going on in here. So let's try that. Okay, so there we go. Got to go that way. All right, so here's the turkey. This is the parchment paper here. It still looks uncooked, so this is not ready for the table. No, 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 no. All right, so I'm going to get an instant read thermometer. Let's see what we actually have for safety's sake. Okay, the turkey has made it all the way up to 173 degrees. So we are operating safely. So I'm going to get 2 of them from this side and meat in the middle. I guess I'll just kind of wrap that up. And then the other 2 from the other side. And then kind of make a handle. Now I'm going to come up slow. Slow. Going to let it drip. And then come over to the plate. Ouch! The liquid is like red hot. My finger is going like, oh, you burnt yourself, Peter. So I did drop, what did I drop? I think I dropped the wing in there. Okay, so now I'm going to let this guy get cold in the Frigidator. And then the next time you'll see me, I will be browning it so it looks gorgeous. But I don't want to touch it because I already burned my finger. Yeah, soft. Nice. This is nice, okay? And that is what we want. So let's go overhead again. And now you can see. I'm looking at the monitor. It looks a little brown, but it's actually much more pale in real life. Okay, so I will tie the legs together, and I guess the one wing, because the other wing is in there, and I will get it into the oven. I will put probably coconut oil on here. I'll let you know what I decide when I put this in the oven. So I would say about 9-10 o'clock in the morning, I will put this in the oven, and I will probably follow Alton Brown's listing. He's got a new video that says "I'm back." Okay, so he will actually he actually showed how to do a brine and dry it off so that it'll crisp up very nicely. So I don't do it his way. He puts fans on there. Okay, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator now, so it'll be there overnight. It'll come out cold, and then when I put it into an oven for let's say probably 400 degrees, and I'll put that little shield, that little triangle on top, because we don't want to burn it. We want it all to brown nicely, and we'll follow that. So there we have it, and I'll see you in a few seconds, but it'll be a day for me. Oh my God, what a difference a day makes. All right, be right back. Bye. Hey, it's Peter's Kitchen. I'm Peter, and we're ready to cook the turkey, but oops, where is the turkey? Don't worry about it. I got it right here. Let's go to the refrigerator and grab the turkey and bring it front and center. Here we go. This is the turkey. Not sitting on that bowl very well. Okay, so I did tie up the legs down here, and this is the easy part. I'm just preparing it to go into the oven. I got the oven preheated at 325, and basically the turkey is cooked. We're done, baby. We're done. So we're gonna just pick up the turkey off of the plate. It's got its little jelly and stuff, because don't forget, this has been in the refrigerator. Now I'm gonna take the jelly part, I'm going to put it in the pan, because that's going to become drippings, and I can use it if I make gravy or anything like that. So far, very easy. We'll put that over here, and now we're going to go into what I call unorthodox methods. Okay, meaning it's Peter doing what Peter does. All right, so I'm going to move this bowl out of the way. I did tie up the legs over here, and I was going to tie up the wing, but I'm going to tuck the wing up underneath because I don't want it to flop out. We're going to heat up. Okay, now I'm going to bring this closer to me because I'm going to be doing some work. This was my string. I'm going to be doing some work with this turkey, and you're going to watch me flounder. Okay, so I need to coat the turkey with butter. So this is what it looks all the way around. One of the wings actually fell off. You could see that it's on this first side. So this is like a basil, and it's on here. I don't want that on there. So we cooked the turkey in the pressure cooker, a 10-quart pressure cooker, which is a pretty large one, and it's cooked, so safety is in place. Now we're going for prettiness. All right, so normally you would take the butter, which I melted here, and you would paint it. No, gonna sit here and paint the turkey. I am going to take a nice crumble of paper towels, okay, and I'm gonna rub the butter all over. So I'm gonna dip it in. Let's put this over here. Now it looks like it's brown, but it's a lot whiter in person. Okay, it's not brown. So I am rubbing the butter everywhere I can, because it's the butter that's going to brown here. Okay, that's why we're putting butter everywhere. We're not actually trying to win a painting contest. We're trying to spread butter. And I'm doing it without the paintbrush. The butter is warm, the turkey is cold. Okay. And ready to rock and roll. Now, because the turkey is cold, it actually makes the butter hard, stay in place. It's not running off. It'll run off when it gets hot, okay? All right, so here's the part that's going to be a little bit weird. According to Alton Brown, and I agree, okay, we don't put stuffing inside the bird. We actually are going to cook the bird, which is cooked in the pressure cooker. And now, but we want to, what do you call it? Aromate. Okay, we want an aroma. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take maybe 3 paper towels. Okay. And I'm going to do something very weird. Don't get mad at me now. I'm giving you a warning. So you don't have to watch if you don't want. So I have right here, let's go overhead. I have a bowl of wine. A bottle of wine, didn't get that done, something like that. And I'm going to soak the paper towel in the wine. Now, can you guess where I'm going to put this paper towel? I want it soaked good, okay? Because this is going to give me my aroma. I'm not going to put vegetables and carrots and all that in there, okay? Because it actually changes the temperature and the cooking, and it actually draws in the moisture. We want a moist bird. Hello? Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it in the hole. Oh my God, Peter. And it looks like I got more wine in there. So I'm going to get more paper towel. I'm going to absorb the wine into the paper towel. And now it's all soaked up, all the wine. And it's going in here. So my theory is this is going to steam the bird with the wine from the inside out. If it don't work, I'll tell you, okay? But that's the way I'm planning on doing it. So what we have here is a bird. It's somewhat trussed. I could put another string around here, but this is supposed to be easy peasy. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is put this in the refrigerator. No, that's that way. Oven is this way. We're going to put that bird into the oven, 325, and I'm going to look for an hour to 2 hours. We're not trying to cook it. It's cooked, so we don't want to dry it out. Okay, we just want to brown it so it looks, mwah, oh my God. And the aroma from the wine, I'm going to try to get the rest of it down, wine in the hole, or the saying is fire in the hole. All right, so I'm going to go put this in the oven, and then in a flash, for you, I'll be back. For me, it'll be between 1 and 2 hours. I don't know how quick it's going to brown, okay? And I don't even know if 325 is too low. So it's going to warm up. The bird is cold. It's in the refrigerator from overnight, okay? So I'm thinking the heat's going to get all the way down. It's cooked. It's thoroughly cooked. We can actually cut it and eat it now, but it just don't look good. We want it to look good. Get out of the line. Okay. I'll be back when we have the next part. You don't need to watch me walk over with the bird. If I trip and fall, I'll come back and say, help. Bye. 4, 3, 2. Hey, it's Peter, Gregg, Miami, Florida, and I am in the kitchen. I am cooking the Thanksgiving Day turkey, and I figured what a better time than right now to give you a happy Thanksgiving blessing and love. And thank you for watching me throughout the whole year. Here comes the turkey. Here comes the turkey. This turkey is honestly a thing of beauty. Let me close the oven. All right, so this thing is a thing of beauty. Just look at this. It is amazing. These dark spots that look like they're kind of burnt are not. It's showing that way on the camera. Or maybe it's not. Maybe I see it like that. If it tastes as good as this sucker looks, it will be absolutely amazing. So that is a gorgeous turkey. So that is why I got to figure out how I'm going to get it from here to Fort Lauderdale. All right, guys, I love you. Here is our turkey. Let me give you another little close-up of it. That is the turkey right there. And let me pull it in. and that is an absolute beauty.